I'd like to look at a paper from your classmate Rachel Davis, who took this course last semester when we were looking at 20th century American culture. So her examples, her artifacts are from the 20th century, but that's okay in many ways because it means we don't have to worry about her using any of our artifacts. And we can look at how she structures her paragraphs even though she's looking at a different period. So remember, the first thing we want to see is a topic sentence that uses both terms. So I see both terms here: traditional female subordination and ideals of equality. So she's got both terms, and she tells us what her artifact is and provides a date for her artifact. And actually, that date should be outside the title of the artifact. So that would be better if it were like this. I hope I remember the date. I think she said 49. So that would be the correct way to format that. But the point is that she's got the title of the artifact and the date. She uses both terms, and she tells us where the piece falls on the spectrum. Stern is protesting traditional subordination and arguing for equality. Then you'll notice as she goes through the piece, she takes small quotes from the article. And we talked about how to do this in some of our discussions of previous artifacts that we've looked in the course. You take small pieces of quotes and you work those into your sentences, analyzing them. Once again, the citation is technically in the wrong place, so let's fix that. Citation goes outside the quote but inside the periods. Right? So you can see that even a really good paper makes little technical mistakes. But the way she's using the quotes and short quotes and integrating them into the sentences. Then we're looking for context, right? And what she looks at in terms of context is World War II, right? And the role of women in the workplace and the educational system. And she brings in an outside source, which is a scholarly database. And one of the things I really want to encourage you to do is use our scholarly databases in MiraCosta's library site as resources to find information about the artifacts that you're looking at. And I'll share more with you about that as we keep working on this paper. But she has a really nice discussion of a cultural change that goes on. And then, this is one of my favorite moves, she goes back and looks at one specific particular word and unpacks it. This is a really good technique when you're composing American Studies paragraphs, to pick out one word and unpack what it means, moving beyond its literal meaning to its symbolic meaning, right? What are the psychological associations and meanings with this word? How do they enhance our understanding of the artifact? What interpretive opportunities do they open for us? So they're not literally slaves, but the way women are treated in post World War II homes makes them feel like slaves. And that's the unpacking that Rachel does so nicely here as she wraps up her paragraph. So, very important to see that the paragraph has all of the elements, from the claim sentence, which has the things we're looking for, to the specific unpacking of particular short words, phrases, and ideas from the original artifact, to the exploring of a cultural context. This is a really solid paragraph and another good example for you to work with. Okay, see you in Blackboard.